Hello everyone, my name is Stifser and welcome back to this Tosa campaign. So, our vassal is not doing too good. And unfortunately, I can't really help them. I don't have any armies to send. And they are down to one province. It's a shame really. It used to be large and powerful. But then I came, and then the other nations or factions they were at war with also decided that it was a good idea to attack them, or the other way around. I believe it was the other way around, actually, that the Satsuma declared war on basically everyone else. Oh well, that's what happens when you overextend. And you have seen me do that countless times, so you know how dangerous it is to overextend. Anyway, I might actually make that exact mistake right here, because I want to attack this army in order to capture this city. But if you take a look at the season wheel, you will see we are dangerously close to winter. But screw it. Let's see what we can do. Also, we have been bombarding this army pretty constantly, but I think the replenishment rate is actually pretty decent. So I don't know how effective that has been, but we will do what we can. We have a good army, and I believe we have a better army, at least in certain aspects. Infantry, not to say the least. Anyway, over on this side, these guys have done absolutely nothing. And I believe they still only have one province. Yes, this is not those guys. So I think they only have one province, and yeah, I should be able to actually go and capture them. Not right now, but look at our income and our resources. We should be able to build an army capable of doing that. I don't have the capability of building artillery, so we'll have to make up for it with just pure infantry. Good infantry, that is. There we go. And also, I'm building an army over here. Unfortunately, it is consisting of levy infantry, but it's really the best I have at the moment. Also, we can build artillery school over here, so I'll try to do that. Of course, that will take a while. Meanwhile, not much is happening down here. We are at peace with every region we are bordering. So, end the turn and see what happens, if anything. Well, the Satsuma is still alive. Oh, they want a peace treaty, do they? Actually, they want to become a vassal. Huh. But do I want you to become a vassal? Or do I want the island for myself exclusively? I don't know, actually. As you've seen, my vassals aren't guaranteed to sustain themselves. But I guess I'm fine with this. Also, trade agreement. There we go. Do you want to give me some money as well? Nope. You don't want that. Let's see. Nope. Neither that. No, I don't want my my vassal to have a trade embargo on him. That would be silly. So I want my trade partner to be poor. Yeah, that is logical, really logical. But anyway, this looks good for me. So then I'm a vassal, and I believe they were at war with two of my vassals. So automatically, they are now at peace. And my one enemy is also your enemy. I don't think it got added there, right? Anyway, that's a good thing. Also, they're at war with another clan, which I don't think I have met, actually. So it might be over here, I think. Might be completely wrong. Anyway. Earthquake. What's the effect of that? Construction time up, -2 wealth by industry, -2 to happiness, and -50 to wealth provided by mines. That is not good. Not good at all. Speaking of mines, yeah, we actually fully upgraded that, so we don't have to worry about it. What we do have to worry about is actually not this region at all. And now we don't really have to worry at all on this continent because of these guys being our vassal and everything. But what we do want to worry about is this. So, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Actually, start building some artillery. Also, we're building a cadet school, or cadet school. Also, do you want to gain a craft workshop? Yeah, I think so. Maybe a silk weaving shed. Let's see. 1+ per turn to town growth from industrial buildings within this province. Yeah, this is looking good. Take the most expensive one. Usually is the best. Not always, but usually. There we go. Keep on bombarding them. And as you can see, except from that one, they have been taking significant damages pretty much every single time. And why are you taking that path? I don't know. Let's see. Keep it to the road. And you will be able to attack next turn. And Nagasaki is protected by a stronghold, so okay. Yeah, this might be a winter siege, which, as you know, is not a good idea. But I am not known for making the best decisions, I think. Trade gains. Daimyo. Yeah. Peaceable? Huh. So, because I'm good at making peace, I got that trait? I don't know. Almost looks like it. Anyway, peace negotiated, and we know that, so I guess we can just skip to next turn. In which we might grab Nagasaki. Oh, you bastard. What a coward. And what an idiot I am. Now I have to deal with this. Also, let's join the navies, because I don't know how the bombardment mechanic works in battle when you're not having a complete navy. When you have two separate navies. I don't know if they are considered combined. Also, I encountered a hell of a lot of clans. How? Yeah, seriously, how? I have no idea. Anyway, let's bombard this. Yeah, I have to... Okay, only 3 turns, thankfully. Which will bring me into the winter months, but still, I guess we just have to deal with that. Let's see, 4,500 against 4,700. But I have better troops, and I also have naval guns. So, continue the siege, and we will be able to starve them out pretty quickly. This navy poses no threat to us, especially since it is actually a peaceful navy. I keep confusing these guys from these guys. Anyway, we have loads of money. What do we want to use it for? I guess to recruit more troops, now that we finally have the capability of actually recruiting line infantry. Also, okay, we can't build the field artillery because we don't have the required technology. Actually, let's take a look at that. Oh, I haven't taken this? Seriously? Huh. I thought I had researched that a long time ago. I guess not. So, go for this, get some improved fields, and then go for imported guns instead of going after this boring stuff down here. Here's the exciting stuff: artillery. Also armstone guns, which are hella OP in the campaign. Also, let's build a barracks, and then we can't afford anything else. Except maybe... No? No. Also, didn't this increase cost? Or was it just... it was construction type, not costs. Yeah, so let's just ignore that and update the Weaver's Workshop, or whatever it was called. There we go. That's what I wanted. I have 2 barrages available. Shells per volley, 38. Nice. Time to impact 13. Cooldown is... It's a bit worrisome, 2.5 minutes, but I think I can manage. Fight a battle on the battlefield. Battle of Nagasaki. A name you might recognize if you have paid attention to any sort of history. Just saying. So, finally, we are here. Actually looking... The positioning, except for the cavalry right here on the front line, is actually looking decent, sort of. But we can definitely use some improvements, like having the artillery in a protected position, except for right at the front lines. Or what feels like to be right at the front lines. There we go, our paragons are ready. So, this is quite the drop right here, in which our riflemen are protecting. It might be a good idea actually. So, anyway, front lines, the expendables. At least some of them. So, place them over here for the time being. And have the actual good units back here. Guard position and off fire as well. So we're not shooting our own men in the back. Also, cavalry back there. There we go. How's the line? It's actually pretty straight compared to the deployment border. There we go. Center it as much as possible. Also push it a bit forward because that position is straight up silly. There we go, much better. Clear line of sight. Actually, I think everyone has a clear line of sight. Pretty well. I was going to say pretty much, but well, as good as you can get it. Second line, they have a clear shot. Well, not all the way, but what really matters is for them to have a clear shot to the first line. So when the first line is breached, they will be able to fire. But anyway, let's see. This is the entire first line, right? Guard modes. Also, all of you guys, kneel.
Today, sir, we defend.
I don't know what you will be aiming for, but hopefully it will be accurate. Yeah, it was actually more effective than I expected the artillery to be. And wow, both lines got severely hammered. Not by alcohol, but by artillery. Also, toggle guardman on you. I don't know why, I just like to do it. To enable guard mode on every unit. Sharpshooters, well. Okay, so many of these are garrison, but they are garrison infantry. So, of course, some of them are levy garrison infantry, but they have a lot of actual decent line infantry. Also, nice looking uniforms. Of course, a bland uniform, as you have a tendency to see in this time period, but still, it's actually... I enjoy that greenish color. The pants, though, those are interesting. But what am I saying? I'm a strategy player, not a fashion expert. At least not in the 1860s. Are you kidding me? Just making sure all these guys are on fire as well. Also, Tosa Riflemen are opening up. These guys should be able to respond. They have the same range, right? Yeah, they definitely have. But for some reason they aren't actually returning the fire. I'm not complaining, but still I find it slightly weird. Also, they are soon in range, in cover actually, not in range. Oh. This might be interesting. Oh, they're actually walking forward. Don't do that. Also, you guys, go out here. You need to help. Seriously. Yeah, this flank is quite toast. At least, the most flankish of the flank is quite toast. So, of course, bring the cavalry over. Also, start a bombardment right here. There we go. I guess we were slightly late on the trigger. But I think you can manage. Also, our red bears are getting picked apart by sharpshooters. So do something like that. That should bring them in range. Also, bring up the reinforcements. There we go. Reinforcement cavalry is coming in. Also, the bombardment is coming in. And man, is it very, very much devastating. Must have rather some units, right? Or maybe not, but they certainly did damage them, as I've said already. There you go, you can now enable fire at will. Let's see what you're doing. Good luck with that. Good luck with surviving that. You might be able to rout them. Yeah, we will take some casualties. But I believe we will, in the end, be victorious. I don't know what you are trying to do. Run away? Huh. Yeah, go ahead, try that. Generals are getting targeted by my artillery. Good idea, but I think I actually needed to target those guys. Yeah, took some casualties. Quite a lot of casualties, actually. The cavalry is dead. Over on this flank, at least. And speaking of flanks, this flank is looking pretty shaky. Also, we can enable another bombardment. I think we'll do it right here. Oh. Yeah, good luck with that. See how that panned out. Also, we need reinforcements in the battle against the sharpshooters. So do something like that. Also, barrage. Let me see it. Come on. I will know exactly when it's incoming. There we go. No, that was actually the artillery, and now comes the naval artillery. Yeah. If you don't call that devastating, I don't know what to tell you. Also, focus on the sharpshooters. You guys can keep your fire. You're, I think, actually causing more damage to friendlies than enemies. At least a significant percentage. Let's see, we have cavalry, free to do whatever they want to. Also, I guess I should go after these guys, because this is an army I had to face again when I actually go on and assault the castle. So my aim is basically to cause as much damage as possible. So this will be a vulture game. I will try to grab as many kills as possible, for the reasons I just told you. So that's why my cavalry is not going after unrouted units. I actually need to focus on routed units and bring them down as much as possible. Also, you can go after those guys, and should I go after these guys? Yeah, actually go on and do that. My general, I could have send him in, but I don't want him to get absolutely massacred just yet. So now it's purely a question of time. So what I will do is this until every unit is routed. Oh, click the direct attack order. Not the best of ideas. There we go, only 2 left. And I believe we are good to go. There we go, only 1 unit remaining. They came back to fight again. Let's see how that worked out. Actually, it didn't count for them. Simply weren't fast enough. Anyway, let's continue that. Also, stop. Artillery, you can focus on those guys. Yes, go ahead and do that. General, go for those guys. And cavalry, you need to focus on these guys. Yes, you are going after those. Good. And you are going after those. And I believe the general is after those guys. There we go. Let's see. See if I can get the final shots in. No, I couldn't. So, stop the artillery from firing at will. We don't want any unnecessary casualties. Friendly casualties, that is. Because these casualties are actually necessary. For my cause, anyway. And I believe that's about it. Let's see, can I reach those guys? Nope, I definitely can't. They will return and fight me again, especially since they're garrison units. $186 kills, 720 kills, and 428 kills. Quite effective, given that. Also, I believe I have pretty much killed off everything. So just speed this process up. Also send in these guys, and I believe we are ready to call it a battle. Yeah, well, they will actually be able to finish that themselves, end the battle, and rejoice after our actually quite decent result, I would say.